Yeah man, welcome back to the channel. We're back for another episode. Please, if you don't mind, if it's not too much to ask, like, subscribe, do all of that. I'm waiting till I get to 2,000 subscribers, then you'll get some tunes from me. For now, you just get you just get this, just get me chatting ish. Would you rather get some tunes? I'd rather drop some tunes. Please like and subscribe. You don't know. 2 secs. Knock out Mike Tyson in his prime. White Tyson licked blood off his neck. I couldn't believe what was happening and what Wilder was doing. Do you get what I'm saying? And I think it was not reeling spiked his water and all. Absolutely ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? It just didn't make no sense. And it was just the easiest song I've ever had to make, because I spent so much time in all my boxing debates saying all of these things anyway. All I had to do is just make it rhyme, and it's just hilarious that I put that out and then it did what it did, and then before the fight it just went crazy and people were not acting, sorry, I don't mean acting, but people were saying that people were moving like this is the best song they've ever heard. Like, this unbelievable how man put that together. But if you know my thing, not even to be braggadocious or anything, but it's normal, man. It's like, man, I'm saying that I need to get in the studio again soon for certain managers, but studio's booked, so we'll see how the next couple fixtures go. The Wilder vs Fury saga is over. Finally, they can fight other people, and the heavyweight division is open. Thank the Lord. Deontay Wilder, you've got a lot of explaining to do, my bro. Like, still, man, like, I don't know, man. Last time you lost and you had every kind of reason, and then this fight you lost and it looked kind of the same. It was your legs were looking heavy again. Yeah, you didn't have your costume this time, but your legs are still looking heavy. You still look like you couldn't really move in there. Yeah, you looked like your water could have got spiked again, if that's what it takes for you to look like that. And you look like Fury's gloves could have been loaded again, if that's what it takes for him to do that damage. So we really got to look into that, man. You really got to, do you know what I'm saying, man? Just can't get away with that, because there was a lot of character assassination. You done your thing though. You went out on your shield. That was, I don't know if I agree with this going out on your shield thing. I respect it. It's the PC thing for fighters to say, oh yeah, I want to go out on my shield, I'm not going to quit, never going to quit. But not everybody does it. For example, Billy Joe Saunders, do you get what I'm saying? He said he'd go out on his shield to criticize Daniel Dubois, and then boy, he went out on his stool. You get what I'm saying? When Canelo bust his eye, he was done. But yeah, Wilder meant that, man. He meant that ish. And I don't know if I agree with that, just for the simple fact, like, bro, it's 2021. You got all your kids there. I know he's got bare kids as well. You started boxing because of your kids. They don't need to see you as a meme, bro. That's heartbreaking. If that's my pops and you're seeing your dad folded like that, that's not nice. They know that daddy's a boxer, but bro, if man's knocked you out, prayed over your body, like, why are you looking like a piece of halal meat, bro? Yeah, you're halal meat now. The Furies are going back to Gypsy land, taking Deontay Wilder. Furies cutting up your body and sharing it for his family, bro. Why? Let him just outpoint you and that's it. Do you get what I'm saying? You didn't have to get knocked out, bro. But that's it. Saga's done. So he got him back. Did you see that? Did you see that knockdown Wilder got him with, fam? Wilder cracked him so hard that Fury headbutted his own back, bruv. He literally like headbutted his back, and then you see like a shockwave of flab trickle down his whole body, bruv. Like a shockwave of weight just being lost. That's how hard he panged him. That knockdown was crazy. And Fury, you gotta respect him. He's a fighter because he knows how to play poker. He didn't look hurt. The bang was so hard, but he was just like, ooh, like, I'm fighting. But then his leg said, eh. Then he just dropped, bro. His leg said, nah, fam, you need to go down. Do you get what I'm saying? That was a mad thing. But that's pretty much it. I won't even count the second knockdown. He was literally trying to finish it. He couldn't find Fury, so he grabbed his head and thumped the back of his head, like, then he's knocked down. And then one thing I'd say, Wilder fans, please just take this one graciously. Like, you took the last one, Glovegate, Watergate, referee, trainer, all of these people was at fault for the first time. This one's, please stop saying the count was too long. I'm begging you. The count being too long is dead, because the count for that knockdown, you're not even going to talk about it being an illegal punch. Cool. The count being too long, this is a man that you lot say is the hardest hitting puncher in heavyweight history. He's this man with this magic punch, monster magic, all of these things happen when he hits people. So knock man out. Yeah, knock man out so he doesn't get up for 30 seconds and then there's nothing to do with a count. Stop begging for these seconds for you to steal the win. You're not going to steal the belts, bro. You done it in the first time. You shouldn't be beating the 10 count, getting up and smashing you up. The belt, stop begging for this split second to save the hardest puncher of all time. Let him show you that he's the hardest puncher of all time. Or is he? I don't even know. The UK baddie and the Barbie. Like, when I heard her say that, I said, yo, I can't watch this, man. I just clicked off it, bro. I watched the rest of the clips I saw through Twitter, and the less I say about that, the better. All I'll say is cook her, man. Cook her. Continue to cook her. Normally I don't condone this. I'm not a fan of all of this, but in the nicest possible way, she needs to be made an example of. So people need to be able to see that, you know, respect the culture a little bit. Like, you can't just infiltrate the culture, make yourself look a certain way, and then just fob the people that are actually part of the culture and actually form the culture. Do you get what I'm saying? It's a new time. It's the time of outrage and everything else. This is what people say about Twitter, but the good thing that I see about Twitter and Twitter outrage and on topics like that is that it gives a voice to the voiceless. You get me? Growing up, I'm of the age where I remember Ali G, and a man like Ali G coming into this thing would not survive today because of these same reasons. But Ali G was what was he, an Asian man? He's like an Asian white man. He was taking the liberties out of black people. When you deep it now, his whole thing was, I am going to mock the black experience. I'm going to mock the way black people talk. And then his whole thing was, do you remember? Is it because I is black? Brother, do you look black? What are you trying to say? I'm actually black. What are you trying to do here? Do you get what I'm saying? But because of that time period, there was probably people that felt away about that, but your voice couldn't be heard. Richard Blackwood or something. So, like an actual black comedian. You know what I'm saying? Like, they wasn't the thing, because you was able to just be the thing by mocking it. Do you get what I'm saying? So cook her, man. I'm sorry, but just cook her in a way that, you know, people that feel like they can do that thing will realize, oh, we can't really do this. We have to come at it from a different angle and respect the thing. So yeah, man, safe. Man United versus Leicester, 4-2 drubbing. Terrible. That wasn't good by Man United. Leicester played really well, but then did they really play well? It just looked like it was just easy for them. From what it looked like, I was there at the match, and from what it looked like, they just couldn't. It was never gonna work. But I remember what I always say about a back three versus the normal formation. Like, from when I saw Leicester line out with a back three, just overloads all over the pitch. Ronaldo is fighting against three centre backs. He's not getting a single bit of change out of them. Dominating the middle of the park, and then they got two strikers, Iheanacho and Jamie Vardy. Both your centre backs are just 1v1. It was a horrible matchup for United. Wonder goal by Mason Greenwood, Starboy Mason, and then Tielemans. We were just discussing that goal. We don't think he meant that, but it went in. He done his thing, and then yeah, pure domination. For Man United, it's a bit of a stopgap now. It's like, where do you go from here? You kind of stick or twist, and it's really going to be telling. And they've got to make a decision on, on the manager, I don't think they're making a decision now. I think they're gonna give him his chance, which I agree with. Give him his shot. Let him actually fail at the job. Do you get what I'm saying? Because so far, really and truly, technically, he's done everything asked of him. So getting rid now, so early into the season, doesn't really make sense. Let him actually fail. Because, shoot me, he's a Man United legend. You want the Man United legend to do well. It looks so good. That goal from Mo Salah, that might be goal of the season already. What's going? I don't know. Is it him being so good or the defense being so bad? He's literally just cutting through the whole team, doing what he wants, and then tucking it bottom bins. Yeah, mad thing. Yeah, they're looking very, very good, man. It looks like they're back. It looks like what we were saying, like in the pandemic, like they didn't have their fans to play their rock and roll football. It looks like they've just switched it back on now. They got their fans, they got their mojo back. It looks like they've made a few tweaks though in the way that they play. I don't see them going too much full, going wide early and going through the fullbacks and down the sides. It looks like they're switching it up, punching it through the lines. And Mo Salah's just in the form of his life, man. Honestly, he's looking crazy right now. This is the best I've seen him look. Like before, a lot of the people was obsessed with how he was playing every time he was scoring. I was just like, I want to impress, but yo, not too many people can mess with him right now. Do you think Mo Salah is the best player in the world right now?
Maybe, but it doesn't mean anything to me anymore. Can't be bothered.
He's not
the best player in the world. He's the best in form.
I don't know, man.
He's not a better player than Neymar, is he?
No.
Like, not even close.
Not at all. But then you could say like Benzema looks like he's in strong form. Do you get what I'm saying?
Benzema all of a sudden is getting all the credit in the world.
Yeah,
but when
that's my guy though.
When he was a troublemaker.
I don't know nothing about that. I'll just speak on the pitch. I don't know about trouble.
But they convinced us that he was, or they convinced the world that he was not who he is. But he's a fantastic player.
All of a sudden, all that stuff don't matter no more.
They love him. As soon as he got picked for the France team.
How long did he go without playing for France?
Must be 3-4 years.
More than that, must be. They've robbed him of a World Cup. He should have a World Cup medal right now. But it's mad how they banned him from the club, from the country. He's not allowed to play because of all this stuff. Now he's just back. What happened? What changed?
Exactly.
It's a bit mad. And then you got Arsenal versus Crystal Palace. The dramatic equaliser from Lacazette, sparing Arsenal's blushes. And you know, some people are looking at it different. Let me know what you think. Some people think that the Arsenal celebrations was over the top. Man's running into the crowd and going crazy. They've just got a point against Palace. Yeah, I suppose it was the last kick of the game. What do you want man to do? Run, go and pick up the ball and take it back to the centre circle? Like, the match is done, done. What was it, 90? It was the 95th minute. There was 5 minutes of extra time and it was already gone past. So, match is done. He saved the point for his team. Let them celebrate, man. That's it.